And that's why we need an intro. I'm putting my foot down.
But I want you to put your foot up my butt. What? Huh? Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm the Dungeon Master today. Welcome to Bounty Board, everyone.
I know.
Where's Brom?
I just went to go look for it.
Brom's gone. He's not here.
Brom
he left.
is gone.
He's in a drunken coma.
He has the blindfold on.
It's true.
He does have the blindfold on. It is known.
Hello.
No, go ahead, Nick.
It was nothing of any substance or.
Neither was what I was going to say, so.
So
Full
we're
of
even.
substance here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like watching Playotic is like drinking a beer. Like, it's fun, but it does nothing for you.
Wow.
I regretted saying that midway through.
Hey!
I was like, I can't just stop a joke midway through.
That
It's
brings
even
us
worse.
to the raid.
You were just bringing the disrespect lately. Last week it was, I don't have time to watch people's D&D games. And it's like, what the hell?
Nick, have you not realized I'm a piece of shit by this point? Like, hello.
No, you're not a piece of shit. I just feel like taking that foot and you're just sticking it right in that mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Have
Just
you met
taking
me,
the foot and just going.
Hello.
Hey, Monkey Man.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Monkey Man?
What's going on? Derailed though from where we started.
Where are we?
We're on Bounty Board where we do
We do.
random, not random necessarily, but shortish adventures that could be fucking anything. And they're chaotic and crazy. And to showcase that, I made a one shot for last week that could easily be finished in one session. And we only got halfway through because we fucked around and we found out.
We did fuck around and we did find out.
And
No,
Tig was created.
It's because you created so much pain for us.
The problem is that you included alcohol in your adventure. That's where you fucked up.
That's where your first.
What
mistake
celebration doesn't have excessive drinking? Come on.
You could have been a sober society, or maybe they think ciders are alcoholic, or maybe they've just never encountered
was.
alcohol
Cider is
before.
alcoholic.
I mean, they did spend like a huge amount of money on the alcohol that you guys then did
Way
spill
too much money.
all over the floor.
I believe they said it was like their entire annual budget they spent on this alcohol.
Well,
man.
they didn't say that, but I don't dislike that idea.
That it was their entire annual budget.
I mean, they gathered money from everyone in town to buy this alcohol so they could have a big festival. And Bram was like, "This is piss. Piss with water. Smash."
Well, no, it's because they were using the XJ5 faucets, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and also there were goblins inside that busted out, and there was another excuse you guys had too. Forget what they all were.
I'm sure
True.
Mick knows.
Busted?
I'm not gonna lie. I always have like that slight feeling of panic each week when somebody's like, at least with Bounty Board, like with Strahd, it was a little different, but with Bounty Board, there's just so much madness that happens where it's like, so who wants to talk about what happened last week? And I'm like, oh God, I don't remember anything. It's all just a blur of laughter and
And
bullshit.
good times.
Yeah, like that's all it is. It's just.
Well, I could be
ridiculous.
the one to summarize last time. You guys came to the small town of Salim, and they're having a festival.
Classic.
A person named a wandering minstrel named Uramek has come to town. It's kind of not a tradition, but it's kind of he's famous for having concerts using the spirits of the dead. So going to towns, they have celebrations very Day of the Dead-esque, where it's like, we're going to see Grandma tonight, but then Grandma's going to play a rock opera and it's going to be sweet.
Hell yeah.
She's got a 20-minute drum solo. It's legendary.
She hits that moment where she's like,
And then Mike Tyson punches Zach Galifianakis, but that's fine. You guys, let's see. In the center of town, there was a bit of a commotion. There was somebody who thinks this whole thing. No, that doesn't matter. The tobacco Tig, I forget what it's saying. It's like tobacco and alcohol investigative
Thank you, Monkey
guild.
Man.
something like that. You guys used that alias, that made-up alias, and bluffed your way into trying 4 like 5-foot kegs. Shrek the battle in the arena, like when he makes mud from beer and dirt. Those. Like 4 of those in someone's basement. Disappointed that it was very low grade alcohol. I believe I referred to it as the Bud Light of ale. You guys destroyed it, and when the town elder came down to say, "Hey, I gotta go there's some shit going down," and saw an entire mess, you came up with a cacophony of excuses, all said at once.
That sounds like us.
Between spigots and goblins busting out and correcting him that it's not ale, or that it's not spirits or liquor, it's ale, very different. And
Tig would know.
Tig would know. Tig absolutely would know. But the Maestro Uramek has gone missing. Actually, he was staying at the former manor of Dr. Kagashi, who had left it after most of his family had died under cursed-esque circumstances. He thinks the house is cursed now. But the Maestro stayed there, and now he's gone missing. So you guys went to go check it out. As soon as you walked past the gate, a giant ghost dog attacked you, and you guys fled into the manor where you met Lady Norris.
I just want to point out that it was not Forrest Whitaker ghost dog. It was an actual ghost dog. Bonus points if you know what that is.
Lady Norris greeted you inside with various colloquialisms. It's colloquialisms of the afterlife, right? All ghosts speak in bad puns. And as you guys began to look for this Maestro, she was kind of your guide through the house. You made your way from the entryway into the piano room where you listened to a concert from an invisible pianist who was very lively despite not having a body. Not even one that you could see. You went through the Hall of Portraits where you met Mr. Chicken, a reference to the Don Knotts movie, The Ghost and Mr. Chicken, but no one caught that. That's fine. And then you met, what did I name her? Auntie Ethel. Auntie Ethel, who gave you a crystal ball reading and continued the terrible puns. And
I want to point out that I did catch the ghost that was named Mr. Chicken, as in the Don Knotts movie. I caught it. I was just so pun numb by that point that I couldn't.
Because I even made him sound like Don Knotts. He was.
Yes, you did, and I appreciate that performance. But in that moment, in that time, I was.
You were just like, God damn it.
That's really where I was. I was just like, what next? Like, what is he gonna do next?
Mick, don't be so boo-ring, all right?
Off to a great start already.
Yeah. Here we are, and I am the dungeon master tonight. I have come up with a whole list of puns. Very little Dungeons and Dragons, very many puns, and I am going to be relying on my 4 players here to interact with the world and the bare bones that I have put together.
If you're not a fan, just leave now. Just go. It's not going to get any better.
If you like watching people groan at bad puns, that's fun. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
That's why I made this.
Thank you so much, Red Panda, for that subscription.
Thank you, Red Panda.
Is this going to be like a bad pun telethon? Call in now for...
So Mick said the last time that, is this just the Haunted Mansion? Disney's The Haunted Mansion, legally distinct from? And I was like, that was literally half the inspiration. The other half is Beetlejuice, which hasn't really meshed in very well.
Let's do a pun counter.
Oh, that's a good idea. I will judge your Beetlejuice contributions very harshly, just so you know.
They might be overshadowed, but there are, we'll see. They're less upfront and obvious, but there is references. Not references.
Is there a
but
ghost who you could say is in possession of the most, perhaps?
Look, you've only gotten through like half of this house. Still got a lot of places to get to.
That reminds me of a. Do we have time for me to tell a short story?
This is bounty board.
Depends on how short the story.
Here.
It's fairly short. So back when I ran a regular campaign, and I believe this is before we came to Twitch with it. Maybe we did, maybe we did. I can't remember. Anyway, and as a voice actor, you know, not all the voices that you come up with, particularly as a DM, are planned. You know, you have like one or two planned, but then there's that moment inevitably that players will throw. Oh, is it shorter than Nolan's story that one time of Deck of Many Fates? Yes, it is. It's, I promise you, not a terrible joke at the end of it. Anyway, so you know, as the DM, your players will throw many a curveball, as seen here on the bounty board, as we often do, to your best laid plans. Well, during a game of Curse of Strahd, I had a player throw me a question in that they were investigating and asking townspeople questions. Well, our ranger decided to speak with animals. As we here at Playotic are well aware, that is always a recipe for fun and enjoyment.
It's a recipe for 14 biscuits. You need 14 biscuits for your dinner party? Speak with animals.
I had nothing planned, and my ranger said, so what's my incentive? There's no terrible joke to look forward to. I mean, I can tell a terrible
Is there a
joke
pun
as
at the end of it? At least make a pun at the end of it. Doesn't even have to be a ghost pun.
All right, I'll do it. So as I'm scrambling, my ranger goes, well, are there any animals around? I'm like, yes. There's a crow outside of the city. She goes, oh, well, I'll talk to the crow. So I started doing a voice. And as I'm doing this voice, my players go, wait. Are you fucking Michael Keaton right now? Is this crow Beetlejuice? Because apparently that was the voice that came out of my mouth. Because I was like, well, you know, thing is, you come here and you go over there, and like that, and that was that was the character. And I named him Michael Corvid, in honor of Michael Keaton. He had a best friend, who was a seagull named Christopher Squawkin.
Oh, yes.
That a seagull could come and tell you stories. It was nuts. It was wow. So yeah, there was Michael Corvid, and then I went drunk, and then I got drunk with power, and I made a whooping crane named Whoopi. I named what else did I do? There was one that like there's one joke
Barovia has a vastly different ecosystem than my Barovia.
Well, this crane, the first thing that she said was, Molly, you in trouble, girl. So that's from Ghost, if you don't know. And I kept doing like Sister Act references. I did a crane named Michael Crane, and it was the concept of when you have a crane that tells you information in Barovia is indeed exactly what you did. You know, because it was Michael Caine. Like it got progressively worse with these celebrity. Of course, my absolute favorite is I made Goose Willis.
That's a great one.
And he just kept telling the players, hey, come down to the lake. We'll have a few laughs. Like it was.
He needs to have the half orc ability where like when they hit 0 hit points, they can just choose not to one time so he can die hard.
Wow.
Ouch.
I hope you guys are ready.
Ouch.
Hope you guys are ready for tonight.
Okay.
I can't find him at the moment, but my friend Alex actually made me a Goose Willis figure, and he has the sweater that says "Ho ho ho." Now I have a machine gun in front of it, and he's
That's so good.
I wish I could find it. It was right.
If you find it, you should put a picture of it in our Discord, which there's a link to down below.
I will indeed. Goose Willis will be in the Discord once I find him. I have no idea where he is. Anyways, that was my story.
So, getting back to the original topic of ghost puns and the missing Maestro, I'm the dungeon master, and I'm your guide through this. Call me Virgil. I'm just your guide through hell. So, I'm joined by the four that I am just hoping can find some enjoyment through all of this. And we'll go with the one right above me, Mick. Who are you, and who are you playing? And tell me.
How are you?
I'm Mick.
Generally.
How am I?
Yeah, everyone always asks, who is Mick? But no one asks, how is Mick?
How was Mick?
Do you want the real answer, or do you want the answer for
I want a super bottled up answer. If it's bad, bottle that shit up. That's a PSA from Play. No, I'm kidding. What's up? I'm kidding. Super kidding. Whatever answer you want to give, man.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm good. I'm good. I'm well. It's T minus. I can't count. 9 days. My birthday's next week.
Hey,
that's interesting. So that's a thing that I'm trying to figure out. It's on a Wednesday, which weekday birthdays are just.
Oh yeah, mine was a Tuesday this year. Everyone's like, "I hope you're having a great birthday." I'm like, "I'm at work." I don't know how great it can be, but sure.
I actually took the day off for my birthday, but I'm good. And tonight I will be playing the Way of. Wow. I will be playing a man who needs to align his brain to speak and communicate effectively tonight. I am Brom Kane, the College of Spirits, Way of the Drunken Master Monk, College of Spirits Bard. Should have said that part first. He's an entertainer, fighter, sometimes an exorcist, and a house full of ghosts. So that's really good.
Is it a joke? Did I just catch on to the joke that he's the drunken fist, but also spirits, like alcohol? Is that why you did that? Did I miss that until just now?
Turns out it was I who was the podmaster all along.
All along. And
don't you love it when cool shit influences other cool shit?
Alan, go.
Hi, I'm Alan. I'm playing Pagan, Storm Sorcerer Fairy thing. Just go in where the wind blows.
I like that. All right.
So.
Perfect. My name is Sumner, and I set up a pun counter while everyone was talking. So
it's perfect.
So you're going to hear a nice ding. Can everyone hear it?
I can indeed.
Yes,
Every time a pun is said on stream, we will unfortunately increase the number on stream.
What do we
why
do
are we doing this?
To a certain amount?
I have no idea. I'm more so just curious. I'm not going to count duplicates. So if you say boring, it's one ding. No, I said one ding. So that is how that's going to work.
What if I reuse puns from the last stream?
That is acceptable. There has to be enough time for us to repress it before you can dig it back again.
Serious question.
Yes.
Can we incentivize this?
How?
Like do a giveaway if we hit a certain number. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I would kind of not want to do a giveaway just because we do that for the levels, but maybe like God, I don't know. I like the idea.
If someone in chat comes up with a funny enough one, we'll say it on stream, and those will count too.
I'll tell one of my famous jokes as a reward.
What a ghastly idea!
Like, you mean like how you did a couple weeks ago when you made an entire dungeon that was just a Coca-Cola commercial?
I'm so sad Sumner didn't get to participate in that. The mental it was torture. It was bullying. It was abuse. It was a psychological torture.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a ghost shirt, Iron Ghost tattoo here in lovely Charlotte, North Carolina.
Long press, short press.
So Sumner, who are you and who are you playing? You just said I'm Sumner and I made a counter. That's all you said.
Yeah. I'm Sumner. I made a counter, and I'm playing a very big firebolg. That's not a pun, but you know. All right, so we wait, hold on. Did I just fuck it up?
Take one away from yours. It was so bad.
Oh, that's what that means. It's going down. No, short press is an ad. And just like that, everyone, we're back up to
I'm
6,
gonna
baby.
hear this in my sleep tonight. Like I'm gonna just hear this ding associated with pain.
Yeah, I just want you to like dream of puns, and then every time you're gonna hear a ding.
I dreamed a dream, and it was all puns and pain. And that's great because that's a song from Les Mis, which means the miserable, because that's what we are tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Thank you, Red Panda Cola, for doing a better job of introducing Sumner's character than Sumner.
I am
He's a
so
fearful
sorry,
Lord
everybody.
Mercy
Yes,
monk.
my name is Abel. I'm a Fearbolg monk, and I'm a doctor, apparently. I have not told anyone this, but dear diary, I fear I have to confess. Once I was in, well,
Wait, why are you Merrick? Is that your name?
I thought that was because you were editing the scene. Yeah,
And I
no.
still have no picture.
Oh, I got super distracted. Okay. What was your
why are you
character's name? I'm having a massive brain fart.
I'm Brom.
You're Brom.
Peppermint
yeah.
Andy.
Good night. I want to fix that in just a minute. But yeah,
No,
Monster
I,
Truck Andy.
he doesn't taste nearly as good as Peppermint Andy.
but dear diary, I have to confess that once I was working on Brahms, while he was out, I had a joke that I thought would be funny, and I think I've gone too far without confessing. I have exchanged his larynx with 4 different types of voices, and sometimes they interchange, and I don't know if he's noticed yet.
Finally landed on
What
one.
point
Now
has
it's
the
fine.
joke been too far?
My
He's a
shame.
friend, but
My shame. I
that's,
finally landed on a voice. He's basically Dean Winchester from Supernatural, because I was like, it's this or I'm making a new character. And
Okay, but
brutally
Dean Winchester from the beginning, when he sounds like a very
where he's like, Dad's gone missing on a hunting
then-
trip.
or
And then
end
like
of the series, Dean, where he's like, Sammy, my voice is like down here.
no, he's a little bit more here, so he's like, Cass. Dad's
I just
on a hunting trip.
My go-to for Dean's voice is just shouting, Sammy.
Sammy.
Well, that brings us to Nolan. I finished my banana milk, so I'm ready to move on.
Hi, I'm Nolan, and I'm in high spirits tonight because my sole purpose is going to make that thing ding as much as possible. And I will be playing Azrael Grimm. He is a gnome necromancer who has some friends with him, and he's all about these undead, ghoulish puns. We're going to have a grand old time tonight.
A ghastly
I mean, it's like Lady Norris's mom always says, if you've got it, haunt it.
Absolutely.
there's the ding.
So, you guys just have you had just left Auntie Ellis her fortune telling room, and remember what she said to you was very believable. She's a terrible liar. You can see right through her, and she told you that there's something afoot here. There's someone other than the Maestro that is of the living has been here recently, as well as some individual fortunes read, but plot-wise, that's what she told you.
Indeed.
So, you continue on down the hall. Lady Norris leading the way, again, still holding her head in her arm, and a not a candelabra, a
sconce.
no
Flashlight.
fancy, fancy sconce.
Jackal.
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 It's a jackal. Ah!
Sorry, we made a grave mistake.
This whole stream has been a grave mistake. I'm gonna call it a candelabra, even though that's not.
It's a candelabra now. This is our
It is
world,
now.
baby.
But she has no
Blue
left
Mare from
hand.
Beauty and the Beast.
The ghostly hand that would be there is missing, but it's still like holding up as if there's a hand there. And she leads you into the dining room, which is actually empty of ghosts. The table is set for 6, but no food is at the table. I'm not really sure. I thought there was someone here, but Perhaps not. Shall we try elsewhere?
I gotta ask you a question.
Yes.
Has this sort of thing been happening every year with you coming back, meeting your descendants, so on and so forth? Or is
Me
this something
personally,
new?
or the rest of us? Because I haven't seen my mother in generations.
Oh,
But I've been here.
this Maestro. This is the first time he's done this. That's what I mean.
Oh, it's the first time I've met the man. He's very flamboyant, but he seems to be a nice man.
Did he specify on how he was able to bring you all here?
Well, I've been here.
I'm aware that you have been here. I mean the other people.
Oh,
People.
Your visitors.
I'm not sure how he does it, but I'm also not a student of. Well, I'm a student of some arts, but not of any magical arts like that.
Well, I am. Okay? I gotta tell you here, something doesn't add up. This sort of thing just doesn't happen. You see, as you said yourself, you've always been here. That's how it works. You're either here or you're not here. That's how this whole thing works. Those idiots in the town with their terrible booze don't seem to understand. You don't reach across anything. It's not intentional. You don't reach across the veil and pull people back through. You're here. There's a whisper, an echo of you, some stronger than others, but that's how it works. Talk about seeing spirits. He pulls his flask out and takes a drink. I've seen them a lot. Well, where's my ding on that one?
Yes,
that was good.
I can tell by the smell that you have.
Ghosts can't smell either. That's another.
I'm sorry, are you a ghost?
We don't
No,
judge.
I'm an exorcist. I know a little bit about them.
Well, I know a bit more about ghosts.
Well, I know where I smell bullshit, and I smell it right here in this.
Oh, that actually may have been me. I'm very sorry.
You're going to have to speak to him about this because, as I said, I don't know how he does it.
Hey, do we know where Carolyn went? Is she still?
Carolyn is continuing to get her fortune told. She's asking Auntie Ethel a lot of questions.
Okay. I just want to make sure like the walls didn't grab her and pull her in or anything.
Oh, no.
That's next week.
Well, Mick's doing it next week. So, Mick, is that next week?
Which? What?
Well, next session, next thing. If we finish this week, it'll be next week. But if not,
Yeah.
more puns.
Yeah. No more puns. We're finishing. No more puns.
So, as you're kind of berating Lady Norris about how being dead works, you take out your flash, you take a swig. You hear someone taps you on your shoulder. Excuse me. Are you going to finish that?
To whom?
Behind you, you see a very portly ghost. He seems to be heavy breathing despite being weightless, and he has a constant sweaty look to him.
Oh.
Who's he behind?
He's behind Bram, and he tapped him on the shoulder.
I'm sorry, and you are?
I'm Uncle
Take your time.
Frank.
You sound out of breath.
Oh, yes, he pulls out a very wispy handkerchief and kind of dabs his face. I get sweaty when I'm hungry. But I ask, are you going to finish that?
Let me make sure I understand this correctly. You're asking me if I'm going to finish this flask of alcohol in my cloak here.
Yes, that's what I asked.
Yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that, because if you did it, you would just go on the floor, and that's a waste of good booze.
Oh, well, I'll have to find something else then.
Hold on there, Chief. Is there any booze or spirits?
Oh, there's plenty of booze in there.
Oh, is there any alcoholic beverages in this godforsaken house?
Well, the table is about to be set for dinner. If you would care to join, myself and my wife and son, and he gestures to 2 empty chairs.
Abel's gonna reach into his pack and get one of his rations out, which is 2 potatoes. And
I would be remiss not to offer what I do have, if you are hungry. Not to mention I am curious on how you might consume this.
Please join us for supper as you hear the tolling of a heavy bell and a shrill woman's voice. It's dinner time! The table suddenly fills with food, as well as several specters.
Interesting.
The portly man sits at the head of the table. He is ethereal, so he's not squeezing through the armchairs the way he might have in life, but instead simply just being around them with his not fully corporeal form. As he begins shoveling food into his mouth that does fall to the ground beneath him as a mush mess, not from being eaten so much as just being like mushed together physically.
It's like that scene from Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Yes, it is just like that scene.
So, tell me, what's on the menu tonight? Goulash, some blueberries, some spooky spaghetti? Huh? He starts nudging Abel in the ribs.
Yes, very,
he didn't hear your joke, and he is fixed on this large ghost, hoping he eats it.
You see, the spirit of a little boy reach up and grab the potato and put the whole thing in his mouth like he's just gonna take a bite out of it. And it's like, no, we're having dried pheasant. Before his mother smacks his hand, dropping the potato through his jaw down. Eunice, I told you not to spook out of turn. The dings are actually throwing me off. I'm like, yay.
Old Boof Wellington? Huh?
All the ghosts, except for, I say all the ghosts, there's the portly man, his young boy son, there's a woman at the opposite end of the table, as well as a shaggy, long-haired dog sitting at the table. The dog is sitting at the table, but he is eating from a dog bowl that is filled with the same food that everyone else is eating.
how cordial.
See that every day.
How often do you eat together?
Well, we haven't had a feast like this since lunch. Yes, lunch. It's been maybe 4 hours.
So quite often. Wow. It seems you are all living more than the living.
Oh, I got to make the most of it.
Right. Time is, well, no. Interesting. Time is fleeting for us, but you seem to make the most of it anyway.
Oh, we make the ghost of it.
Where is that bell coming from? I keep hearing it.
Okay, so that's not just me. I thought I was the only one.
I
think it's ringing from the 7th hells. Possibly Avernus.
don't know if that was a pun. I want to take that back.
Yeah, it wasn't a pun.
Oh no,
That
I
was
just
just a
added.
terrible joke. That was just a bad joke.
If I'm sorry, Baron, but these kind people are actually looking for the Maestro. Have you seen him? Well, the only thing I might know is I've heard quite a wall of sound coming from the garden out back. He says as he says this, like, food that was going down through him spits back out. Again, it's not like digested or chewed. It's just like.
Is it real food?
Yeah, it's real food.
I'm just gonna start grabbing some off the table. It doesn't even matter if they puked it up, because like it didn't make contact with them. It's two different phases of energy and reality. So just
That was a slimy piece because it went through that ghost form.
Oh, yuck.
I don't believe that
I
was a
thought that was
compliment.
just ketchup.
It was green, Azrael.
Ketchup isn't. Wait, what? Am I colorblind?
No, that type
You've
of
never
ketchup
had
hasn't
the
come out
green
since
ketchup?
Shrek.
Professor, your voice sounds weird.
Oh, that's right.
Is that any better?
Oh, there you go. I think you just had to clear your throat. That was all.
Excuse me.
Yes, the green ketchup does have an effect of deepening the vocal cords.
Green ketchup?
Hey, you don't remember the green ketchup? They had the green and the purple. It was like a promotional stunt. They had a big, great purple sign out front that said every 27th customer gets a ball peen hammer free.
Yeah, it was for the place Shrek.
Yeah. I remember Shrek.
Shrek 2.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't it have a whole thing about onions? How Ogre is an onion?
No,
Or eats onions? I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not familiar.
I'm, You know what? Going outside to this
But
wall
you're not
of
going to
sound.
stay to eat?
Oh, don't worry, the
hold on,
feast is
bro.
never over.
Won't you all understand something? None of this makes any sense. None of this is how any of this works. I'm developing a theory of what's really going on, and I'm going to find that Maestro. And when I do, he's going to pay.
Do we
is
know
he
how
going to
any of
pay?
these people died?
Oh, me choked on a chicken bone. My wife, Muriel over there. How did you pass away, honey? I passed away from starvation, dear. That's right. And our boy also starvation.
How in the heck did they all die of starvation?
Oh, I didn't die of starvation. I choked on a chicken bone. After my husband passed away, we didn't have the income that the Duke brought in prior, and eventually had to sell our wealth to feed ourselves until we had nothing left.
That's tragic.
But now we have all the food we could care for.
Abel's gonna get up and join Brahm outside. Is there like a courtyard? I keep imagining when there's like an access point or a hallway.
Yeah, there's kind of a back door to the
The courtyard where we saw
To
the
the-
guy playing.
what?
What were you gonna say? You know this place more than I do.
To the backyard where the Baron said there was a wall of sound.
That's right. Okay. Is that where you were going, Brahm? Or did I mishear you?
Yeah, no, that's where I was going. That's
As you step into the backyard, you see several spirits all making their way to a fenced-in gate area where you hear this. A wall of sound is the most accurate description. You can almost see, like, the air, like, vibrating with this sound. It doesn't even sound like much of anything because it's just noise. And several spirits are heading in the direction of this wall. There's the closest spirit to you is a woman with a large floppy hat, and a nice sundress on. And she turns to you. Lady Norris, are you here to join the festivities? No, I'm afraid I'm guiding our guests here. They're looking for the Maestro. Have you seen him? Well, no, I'm afraid I haven't seen him since the other day. But you're welcome to join us at the party. I could tell you'll be the life of the party. She like gives Abel's nose a little boop.
Brahms heavily smoking on his pipe, looking like he's locked in deep thought.
You said you have a theory.
I do. You see all of these spirits, yes?
I see them plenty, and hear them.
Yeah, that's a problem. You shouldn't see them. That's not how it works.
I've heard of people perceiving spirits before. Why could this be any different?
It's because it's very specific when people can see them. Typically, you're touched by something you possess. It's a gift. It's either you're born with it, you could be trained it, you could be taught it. I went to Bardic College to refine my gift.
You treat it like a curse.
It is. To some, it's a gift.
What if these aren't the type of spirits? What if these aren't the types of spirits that you're accustomed to? What if you were wrong, Brom?
I assure you I'm not. Something is wrong here. This is not the natural state of things. We should be seeing more. By that I mean we should be seeing violent spirits, angry spirits, spirits wronged, spirits hurt, those who have been caused great pain in life that linger after death. As I said before, there's a veil. You cross the veil. Part of that pain remains. It stays, it lives, it manifests. Spirits these old would not be this clear, would not have the strong memory that they do. Something is manipulating it. Now, brings me to my theory. There's a possibility that we, on these grounds, the reason that you all can see these spirits with no training, no gift, no nothing, is because we are on a different plane of existence. We have crossed the veil. We have walked through the veil to the spirit world. It's a working theory, of course, but it would make sense.
These spirits only cross to the material plane when there's something to accomplish. Unfinished business, as they say.
Sometimes they're called, but it's a connection that doesn't last long. It's a ritual. I've performed them myself. And usually it's to answer a specific question or aim a specific goal. They don't just walk around and live life and stuff their stupid ghost faces with real food. None of this makes sense, Abel.
Oh, God. The party is so good.
They seem happy.
Yeah, that's the problem, too.
You know, Brom, you have a hard time letting yourself have a good time. Perhaps we can just accept the happiness that comes to us or them within or afterlife.
Abel, are you familiar with what many
I keep hearing the bell too. I keep distracting. I think there's a bell somewhere, but it's really tiny but very loud.
Very distracting.
It's somehow cutting through this wall of sound you're hearing too.
It's truly incredible. Magic. What are you going to do?
In any case, Abel, would you leave a paradise if you found it willingly?
How am I supposed to answer that, Brom? I don't know what paradise it would even be for me.
Exactly.
Oh, I have a pair of dice right here. Lady Norris pulls out 2 6-sided dice. I didn't know you were quite the gambling man.
Oh. I normally am not.
Well, you don't know what a pair of dice is. I was talking to Bram.
Yeah, I'm quite the gambler. Lady Norris,
Would you care to have a gamble with me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Oh, it was just a simple roll of the dice. The bones, they say. Mick, roll 2d6 for me.
I like the anticipation when I know you know it's coming. I almost pressed it the second you said that, and I was like, you know what? No.
You want the total number or what I rolled?
What you rolled?
A 2 and a 1.
So you throw the dice, and they come up with a 2 and a 1. Lady Norris takes the dice in her left hand. Again, still no hand, but like the dice are picked up as if there is a hand and thrown, and it's a 4 and a 6. I win. And care to play again with a wager on the line this time?
What do you want to wager, Lady Norris?
I wager on Lady Norris.
No, that's not how that works. What are we wagering?
Well, what do you want, Bram?
Answers.
I wager she's gonna win.
I thought you would ask for, perhaps you'd like to have me. I am spirit myself. She's proud of herself for that one, despite it not being the first time it came up.
I mean, you're you and I'm me, and the lives of two people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world, Lady Norris. That's why you're gonna get on that ship. Maybe not today, or maybe not tomorrow, but someday. And for the rest of our lives, that you're gonna be getting on that ship. So I appreciate your offer, but no, I'd like answers. That would be.
Very well. If I win this dice roll, you have to help me find my hand. I seem to have lost it. Would you give me a hand, Bram?
Yes, I will do that.
Excellent. Roll your 2d6s.
Meanwhile, can Abel hear her?
Yeah, absolutely.
you roll
She's having
insight?
just a conversation around you guys.
He's a little suspect of her intentions and wants to inspect her.
Okay.
That.
Thank you.
Ouch.
Thank you.
Ouch. That hurt.
Okay, Spectre is a ghost. I want to inspect her. It's a brilliant pun. Best one all night, but silence. Okay. All right.
It's pun overload, my man.
I get it.
At this point, we're just numb to it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, 23.
Okay. So what are you inspecting?
I want an insight check. I want to see if she's trying to manipulate or if she's actually needs a hand.
You think things both are and are not exactly what they seem here. You've seen portraits of people.
What a bullshit DM.
And those people inside them there. So, it's not what it seems. It's not just a portrait, but it's still a picture of that person individually.
Okay.
So you suspect that she does actually want to find her hand, but maybe not. It's not about the hand itself.
Gotcha. And she seemed to be pretty clear about that through her coyness anyway. I was just wondering if the intent
I rolled
may have
two
been...
6s there, pal.
Oh, wow.
Whew, 2 6s. Well, seems you've bested me this round.
Yeah,
as she rolls a 4 and a 2.
Yeah.
What answer can I give to you?
What the hell is going on here? The truth.
You've asked that
No more
question
games.
before, dear, and I've given you all the information I have on it.
Yeah.
Ask another question, one that I can
Okay.
give the answer to.
Why would you leave paradise to come back here?
I've never left here. I never left paradise.
How did you die?
I don't remember much from my life, except having a hand, but I do recall some moments around my death. I was in a bed, sweating. I felt weak, and there was somebody who was trying to feed me, or something, some spoon with a substance. I was being fed it. It was not forceful. I willingly imbibed it, but that's all I remember is just feeling weak, tired, sweaty, and then lighter than air.
Would you like to leave this place? I could make that happen.
I'd like to have some answers before I move on.
Unfinished business.
He says to Brom.
That is the cliche.
It's bullshit, Abel. I told you it doesn't work that way.
Well, take it from a doctor.
Oh, you're a ghost doctor now? You a ghost doctor? You never seen a ghost before this very moment. All of a sudden, you're a ghost doctor.
Bram, perhaps there are more things in heaven and earth than are written in your college courses.
Nerd.
He takes a big hit of his flask. Know what I mean? He stomps off like towards the wall of sound, muttering, "No more shit you people do."
So while they were doing all this, could Pagan have gone to the wall to see?
Oh,
what it was?
absolutely. We'll cut to Pagan. Azriel, are you wanting to stick around for that interaction, or
I've just been inside chit-chatting with the people at the dinner table.
You're still with the Feasty Boys. Okay.
Yeah.
He's the life of the party.
No ding for the Feasty Boys.
Sorry.
Didn't even catch that one.
Hold me
So Pagan,
accountable.
as you head towards this wall of sound, uninterested in kind of what's going on. Well, maybe not uninterested, but you're definitely more interested in this wall of sound. As you approach, you see that it's where most of the spirits seem to be, and you see, it's the graveyard. It's where the dead kind of hang out. As you approach, you see the G has fallen off, and it's actually a rave yard.
Oh no.
They are. You do hear.
Oh God, those scary skeletons.
You hear a very catchy song.
No.
It's they're playing "Ghouls Just Want to Have Fun,"
Okay.
and it is a hell of a time.
All of these are technicalities.
Technicalities? What do you mean?
Just a hell of a time. It's not really a pun, but it works. Fuck.
That's a pun.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a play on words.
All right, Brom takes
Okay.
a long hit of his flask, puts it. Excuse me, ghost.
Pagan, what are you doing? Give me 1 second, Meg. Pagan, is there anything you wanted to do now that you're at this rave grave?
How many ghosts are here?
There are dozens. Like, you'd have to sit and count, and they're all moving, and they're moving through each other as they're dancing, and a lot of them have like some flickeriness to it, but not as if they're fading out, but as if they're trying to like flash. Like they're glow sticking themselves.
Okay. Is there like a DJ?
Yes, there is a DJ. It's actually a skeleton that seems to be less of a not held together so much by itself. As you get closer, you do see that there is a ghost, but these bones are inside of the ghost, floating nearby where they were in life. It's somewhere between a ghost and a skeleton, like a ghost tried to possess his skeletons or something like that, where there are bones and they are moving, and that is what's most easily seen. But you do see the spectral outline of the rest of the ghost as well.
Okay. So I'll go up to him and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
The DJ?
Yeah.
The DJ, what?
What's going on here? I like the music change.
We're just having the time of our afterlife. Are you alive?
I think so.
Hell yeah, man! Get in there.
I'm not going to do that. I'll fly back to the other guys and let them know what the wall is.
Wow.
Pagan,
That guy's a real stiff. All right.
Pagan, there's an entertainer. He's playing music for the spirits. Yes.
I didn't find him very entertaining, but some people might.
All right.
Kind of just made a couple puns, and I was like, all right, we're fucking done here.
All right. I got an idea. I think I've figured out how I can figure out if my theory's correct. He takes a piece of chalk and scribes some stuff on the back of his lute. Oh, all right, you guys get my back. I got an idea. He walks up to the DJ. Hey, brother. Brom Kane, musician, entertainer, singer, medium, amongst other things. How's it going?
Oh, hey, what's going on? My name's Ed.
Ed, what?
Dead Ed. That's my DJ name.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, DJ. Sort of instruments do you play, Ed?
Really, I just I take these flat. Well, these discs that are. It's a complicated process, but essentially, like bands' spirits are mashed into a plate and pressed, and I can spin them around, and they can sing any song that they could play. That they know. I mean, it's like having like 30 bands right here. It kind of shows you like a bunch of these discs.
I just noticed that it said rave yard.
Yeah, the G fell off. It's the rave yard.
Oh my god. That's awesome, brother. Hey, would you? I've kind of played all over the realms, some rather big crowds, but I've never had the opportunity to play in front of some spooky cats like yourself here.
Oh shit! You know what? I don't think we've ever had a live performance. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's. Hey, man, you're all right, Ed. You're all right. Yeah. So
the music dies down, and all the spirits that were a hipping and a hopping and a having a grand old time calm down, and they all turn their eyes to you, Bram.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Brom Kane, and this is it's a very special song. It's a song about speaking from the other side. I hope you all enjoy it. He strums the lute a little. Hello, it's me.
Oh, no.
I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet, to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal you, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, go back to the other side. No one else called 1,000 times. And I'm sorry for everything I've done. When I send you back to the other side, it's done. And he casts an exorcism rite to see if it does anything to the ghosts.
I have to think about this because I do have mechanics as to how and why they're here. An exorcism, right?
That song was similar to, but legally distinct from Adele's Hello, by the way.
Yeah, as you were singing it, all the spirits were like, hello from the other side. Wait, what?
It's so hard to sing in that voice, too. It's like weird because I'm trying to keep it in the voice, but yeah, whatever.
Abel starts clapping.
I guess the spirits as they start clapping for your performance, the ones that clap and enjoy it do move on back to the other side.
Wow.
Huh.
So basically all the ones that are left are all the sticklers who are like, I don't like Adele. I can tell you right now, I'm not rolling in the deep.
I'm more of an HP guy myself.
What? It's HP. I don't.
Dell? Come on.
Dell.
I don't know. All
God damn it, that took way too long to get. God damn it. God damn it.
Dell, like the computer company.
Oh no!
God,
Yeah,
man.
all the ones that are left are the boomers. Thanks, Brian.
No!
Oh, did I miss one from Dylan? Wait, what did I miss?
God damn
I
it!
believe Monkey Man. He's there we go. 4. I don't know what
I
it was,
did
but I
put one
believe
from
you.
Brian though. Is that all the ones that are
Rolling
left
in
are
the
the
deep. Ah, nice.
boomers?
Oh God! Why did? Oh,
That's pretty
it
good.
still took me that long.
Oh my God, those slow burns are good. Because you're looking for Boo. You're looking for spirit, ghost,
No, that's
not
where I'm at.
computer.
So the crowd is vastly like gone. DJ Ed looks at you. He's like, "Man, I thought you were gonna be the life of the party, but you killed it.
Yeah, I did.
Not in the good way." The records behind him are all like, "Yeah, you suck. Get out of here."
Did what I had to do, Ed.
Encore!
Yeah, really uncool.
Encore. They want another one. He wants
No.
another one. He wants some more.
Boo! That's good here, right?
He pulls up one of his records and starts playing and tries to get the party going, but man, it's like it's like 2 a.m. at the club, and it's like there's still people going, but man, it's not what it was.
At least I didn't play Wonderwall.
So as you leave this dead graveyard and head back to the manor, Lady Norris meets you back at the backyard. Were you able to find the Maestro there?
No, I didn't see him anywhere, but this party's really dying down. And not in that, like, not in that way that, a lot of people left.
It is
Willingly.
definitely a lot quieter. Well, shall we continue our looking for the Maestro?
Yeah, lead the way, lead the way.
There's not many other places we can look in the house that at least you or the Maestro could get to. Requires a more ghoulish figure like myself. And she leads you back inside. You meet back up with Azrael, who is talking to the Duke, who's like, "Come on, boy, eat, drink, and be scary." Azrael,
You broke my brain with that one. You just eat, drink, and be scary. God damn you, Dylan. God damn you.
I apologize several times for this. All right, you're not getting any more apologies
I was about it.
because now you know what you're getting into.
You disconnected my brain with that one. I don't know what to say. I was like full on in roleplay mode, and then you said that, and now it's just no. That's
You said it, and I was like, oh, that's one of them. And I was like, no, that shouldn't. That can't be. It was.
Yeah, eat, drink, and be scary.
Oh, hey guys, how was what were you doing? I'm just sitting here having a good time.
Well, I did a little
Here,
bit
have
of
some
a
more
live.
pudding. He's just
I
like,
did a
the
little
bear
live
slides you a whole bowl full of pudding.
I did a little live performance. Totally killed it. Totally killed it out there. Just crushed it. Slayed it. Murdered it. That's what I did.
Hey, we don't use that word around here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so actually,
Unless you're talking about the flock of crows that we keep.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's okay.
I exercised the majority of the crowd and sent them back over to the other side.
Well, for the first time.
That was quite rude of you.
Well, I had to see if we had crossed planes ourselves, and well, it seemed like the thing to do at the time.
You would commit genocide to check something like that?
Well, it's not genocide. You're already dead, so.
He's
That's
technically
really
right.
lifeist of you there, Brom.
We good? We cool?
Are we not? We're not ghoul. No.
Oh, no.
Let me let you in a little secret here, Baron. I could send all of you back to the other side at any second.
The Baron begins to float up from the table and seems to grow larger, more spherical. The room darkens, and he's, "Is that a threat, young man?" Still, like, he's trying to be intimidating, but he is still like, okay, I gotta wipe this sweat real quick, but
We are much larger than chicken bone.
You want to play these games, Baron? You want to test me? Do you want to see what I've seen? You think death, undeath, wherever the hell you are, is it some loathsome fat fuck who choked on a chicken bone, and that's the worst thing that you've ever seen? I could show you so much worse. I could show you hell.
boy, where do you think a soul like mine went to when I passed? I've been to the 9 hells and back. I've seen the hell you're threatening me firsthand. You've read stories and heard the songs, but have you ever seen the blood war firsthand?
Pagan, can you pass the
If I want
potatoes?
to,
I can send you there if you'd like. Get a real first-hand experience of that nightmare.
I've seen hell every day walking this earth, buddy.
Oh,
If you
you
want to find
think
hell,
you've seen the hells?
if you want to find hell with me, I can show you what it's like till I'm bleeding.
It's so creepy.
Will you assholes keep it down? I'm trying to be intimidating here.
Yeah, shut up. We're trying to have an intimidation contest here.
This is really good. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
Muriel, his wife, is like, please, if you care for more, there's certainly plenty.
Thank you.
It's so good. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad it's to your liking.
It is.
Meanwhile, Bram and the Duke are just like staring each other down. You cover your eyes with a piece of cloth. Too afraid to see the real world around you. You wouldn't last 2 minutes in my in my souls, young man.
Brom rips his bandana off and gets like as close to the ghost man as he can. Do you want to see what I've seen? You want to see it all? You want to see a lifetime of pain and torment? Do you want it? You want it? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you right now.
Oh, I've seen it all, boy. I've seen a lifetime. I've seen dozens. I've seen weaker men like you fall on the battlefield. They don't call me Colonel Duke for nothing. Give me a wisdom save, Bram.
This is weirdly sexual.
Is any of this vegetarian?
Oh, yes, if you care for
It's 18.
18. You see flashes as he stares into your eyes, visions of the blood war on the first layer of the 9 hells, organized legions from the hells facing off against endless hordes from the infinite abyss, wading through the river Styx, endless killing of each other, and it's awful. It's horrible. But you're not going to let him know that you think it's awful. Absolutely not. You even if you are intimidated, you are not letting it show one bit. You're meeting that gaze and still calling him a little man.
Is that all you got, little man? Is that what you got? You want to see what I play with? You want to see what I walk around with every day?
Show me what you play with. Because I can guarantee you I see wars. Nothing you could bring to play could be anything compared to what I've seen, young man.
I gotta show you that chicken that killed your ass. I can show you that too. You want that? I'll call his ass over from the netherworld, and you can see you a pathetic fat fuck.
Good. I can eat him a second time. He was quite delicious.
What? You want that? Is that what you want? Because I'll give it to you. Oh, you want it?
Yeah, I do want that. Fucking bring him here. Do it.
I want it. I'll give it to you right now. I would.
Did he just call him a fat? That's really
What are you doing, Mick?
respectful.
How can I cast something to allow this ghost to see? Actually, hold on. Fuck this guy. I'm gonna exercise him.
Okay.
He wants to talk about hell. Well, I'll show you what it's like.
Okay. What are you actually doing to exercise? Is there any mechanical thing? That's a very powerful ability to just be able to do whenever you want.
Fair enough. How about? Trying to see what's. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna exercise him. That's fair. I need to do a little thought process into how that works. Like I want to show him some of the things that Brahm's seen through his life, all the pain and the torment from spirits, some of the pain, and I don't want him to show him that chicken. I want him to be able to visualize that chicken, like giving him the finger or something.
What are you? So are you like prestidigitation? Are you like minor illusioning? Are you major illusioning? Like,
we'll go major illusion. That'll work.
Okay, so you create this illusion all around him, and why are you? Please, give me an intimidation check. Actually, before I say anything.
Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize my intimidation was that much of a plus.
Hey, Bard, you got that charisma, baby. As you show these illusions and they start to fill the room, a giant chicken missing a leg comes in.
Yeah, hit him with the old pennant stare.
Yeah. And he's like, please. All right, you made your point. Stop it. I don't want my boy to see this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Yeah.
I see 2 chickens.
Next time, though, keep it between us. Don't bring the boy into this.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm sorry about calling you fat. That's not cool. I apologize.
Well, it's not entirely untrue, and I'm also sorry.
I kind of weaponized it, and that's not cool. You don't want to do that. And, in moments of weakness are real character shows, and I
understand moments of weakness. I said and did things that I regret as well. I was not a good host. I apologize.
Brom, you blind get over here.
I hope our little tiffle over here didn't spoil the meal.
Oh, no, they seem to just be... What did you call me?
I'm just kidding, Brom. I know that was insanely hurtful. The potatoes are very good.
Talk about my alcoholism. I'm not blind anymore anyway.
Your chicken is in a bucket.
No. The little boy. No, if you're gonna try the mac and cheese, try this. He takes some pepper flakes and like mixes them into a little thing of mac and cheese for you to try.
You're getting some on my coat.
Good, right?
Oh my god, this is fantastic! What is that?
I call it mac and cheese and pepper. It's actually yeah. I came up with that name all by myself. I hope to patent it one day.
I love toasted.
Descriptive.
I'm not sure if you're aware of patent laws, but patents last for the life of the creator. So I'm not sure if that would be a good thing or bad thing for me. But has the pun counter gone up? I feel like it's been 41 for several dings.
Has it? Did we break the counter?
I don't know.
42 now.
Oh, it is at 42 now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys eat, drink, and be scary. And
Oh no, Panda. No.
when you guys get up to leave, Bram, you find that your underwear has been nailed to the chair that you're sitting in.
What?
And so when you get up the table, the chair kind of comes with you a little bit.
All right. Who's the jokester? Who's playing games?
Muriel looks immediately to her son, who is like, "What? You can't pin anything on me." Young man, I have warned you many times about these pranks. What? I said you can't pin it on me. Like, there's no way. You don't know that's me. As she reaches behind and lifts him up by his ankle as several nails fall from you don't know where because you couldn't see them, and he is like semi-translucent.
Clever.
You should have seen how I did it. I didn't move from this chair, did I?
That was impressive, kid.
Thanks.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. That was really good. That was a cool. It was a neat trick. It's a really neat trick. Tell me, kid. You want to see a trick that I can do?
The dude comes over. No, don't show my boy any trick. Is it? Are you like gonna be actually mean to him or like?
Well, I was kinda. A little. Like how? Like what's your definition? Like okay, like
is it like a harmless prank, or are you gonna like?
I mean, it is kind of funny. Define harm. He's dead.
Yeah, you also got rid of many of my friends tonight, so like you know.
Oh well, okay. So
Permanently.
yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty mean, actually. Yeah. I was gonna.
The more I think about it, the meaner it gets.
Next time, maybe just try aerobics, bro.
I'm sorry. I just.
Maybe
Yeah.
try to see the poetry.
I didn't know if it would work. To be honest, I'm really sorry. I can bring him back. You know.
Well, it's really just many of those people might not ever see again. I guess if the Maestro comes back through, we might be able to bring us all back and we can see each other again. But you know, when we're done with this and I go back, I'm going back to the front lines of the blood war.
I mean, I could probably send you somewhere else. I mean, usually I get a little, you know.
Well, it's not something that, unless you have the ability to undo an infernal contract, it's not really anything you can do about it.
No, yeah, I'm sorry, pal. That one's on you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Those are legally binding.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, the professor here, he you know, a thing or two, you know, about a thing or two.
Science fact, if you took all the veins from your body and laid them end to end, you'd die.
That is a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact, right?
Never mind. So yeah, I'm sorry. Those I'm not really an expert on infernal contracts. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, nothing. No. I'll see them next time the Maestro comes to town, right? Who cares?
I'll tell you what. Here. And I just want to cast dancing lights on the ceiling to just make a little, you know, beautiful light show for everyone. There.
Okay.
Hey, Brom, do you
Yeah.
do you think he's the Maestro?
No, I think he's the guy who ate a chicken and died.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Abel leans over to Pagan.
You've been awfully quiet. I'm not sure if it's a fae thing or a fairy thing, or if you have a fear of ghosts.
I'm not entirely comfortable.
Are you eating?
I guess, yeah. I probably would have been eating the mashed potatoes.
They're really good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure you were okay. How's the home life? Good.
I can't remember much about home. Actually, I've been meaning to ask you about that. You're a doctor, right?
Yes, I've never operated on Fae. That's what you're leading into.
No, just memory issues.
Memory issues. More of a psychiatry. I've dabbled in the past, but nothing. May I ask, are you trying to restore memories lost?
Something like that, yeah.
Well, things lost seems to be prevalent in these parts.
He looks around to see all the ghosts.
Perhaps you
As
are
you
not
look
alone.
behind you, Lady Norris is standing right behind you, listening intently to this conversation.
Do you feel like you're being watched?
All the time.
Oh, Lady Norris. How long have you been there?
Oh, not long. I just spooked to someone else that I heard that someone has been seen in the greenhouse. If you would care to investigate that, I can lead you there. I didn't want to interrupt such a lovely family gathering.
Well, I've eaten more than my fair share. I'd better be going before I ruin myself, as they say. Before I become
Very
a
well.
danger to myself and my surroundings, if you could catch my drift, you know. I have bad gas, Lady Norris.
Oh, well, it's fine. We're all gas here.
Friends open doors to friends for puns. Sorry.
I kept waiting because there was the ruin, and I was like, that could be, and like I was waiting for something because it felt like you were building it up for something, and then you just set me up. You
Yeah, I went for the fart humor. Yeah. Kind of blue, but it's okay.
No, I got it, but you also like laid it up perfectly. So that anyway.
You always pick up what I put down.
done.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Lady Norris leads you guys to a hallway with one door at the end of it. I'm afraid I have to take a different route to get to the greenhouse, but it is through this door. You'll have to go through another room that neither I nor anyone here can really go through. And on the other side of that room is a door that will lead you to the greenhouse. So I will meet you there. And she ascends up into the ceiling and disappears.
She expect us to.
I'm gonna try. Pagan's gonna try to fly up and see if he can go through the floor as well.
No, it's a solid floor. But there is a unlocked door in front of you.
I didn't even think it might have been an illusion. Good thinking.
You said there's a door in
I
front
mean,
of
you
us?
could get through it, just not like you have to break through it.
Right, not legally. Right.
I mean, what's legal in an abandoned house, you know?
Not being here, that's for sure. You said there's a door? Is that what you said?
Yes. And she said that she could not go into the room beyond, but beyond that is the greenhouse where someone says they saw someone.
Okay.
This is a greenhouse. Are we able to see inside, or
There's a door in front of you in this hallway.
Oh
Beyond
my
this
God,
door,
I'm
Lady Norris
sorry.
said there's a room that she nor anyone else here could go into, but beyond it is the greenhouse. So you go through this door into a room, and then beyond that room is the greenhouse.
Okay, so we're going into the room that nobody else can go into.
Right,
Correct.
Okay, well,
Oh, before we do
Going
this,
that way.
can we go on a break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I gotta go. So I mean, I got stuff to do. Who knows? It might be.
Hey.
It might be
We're
bathroom
floating
related.
here.
Hey, we're floating here.
Hey, we're floating here.
Hey, Copernicus.
Hey, whoa,
Hey.
Pun counter is at 45. Goodness. But we'll be right back, guys, and stay tuned.
Watching each other through these damn windows.
Do it.
Oh, we got it in there!
I got it in!
So you got it in.
You sons of bitches!
Let's go. Oh, they're still there. They're still there.
Okay. She puts all the soaps she has in her hands down, and she goes behind her cabinet, and she pulls out a larger soap, and it has a gift bow on it. And she says, "This one will do's."
Do you think this says something like, "I'm sorry it wasn't as good as you thought it would be"?
It says, "Make eggs."
Okay, perfect. How much is this one?
Perfect. Okay, it's 2 copper.
You wanna hunt some ghosts?
Come on,
Let's hunt some heckin' ghosts. Goodbye.
I never see you anymore. Don't close the door. I don't want to be hunted.
Please don't
Sit
kill
by
me.
with
Why?
You used to be alive. Now you're
No,
not.
you're not.
I wish you would tell me how. You want to hunt some ghosts? It doesn't have to be a ghost. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Her skin's nice.
And meanwhile, First is just
Your
holding
skin is positively glowing. You have to tell me
Her
your skin
armor is
something.
shiny.
Your armor's very shiny. I'm like too loud because I'm nervous.
Oh, well, thank you for the compliment. But, so, if you have one device, Waterdeep is a large city to scope.
Very good.
With crowbar, but I'm not strong. I look strong, but no, I am weak, baby.
So wait, where are you guys right now? Are you guys in the
Walking.
city or outside the city in like a grassy area where no one can see you? I gave you a right and wrong answer. I'm just curious.
I assume that we've been making our way downtown at this point.
Okay, so
I
you're
would
down.
like to assume Canyon wouldn't want to open the till till we were outside the city.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
street
I don't know
urchin.
that.
I don't want to
know better.
assume. I just
I am a lawful paladin.
Master, because he's the largest, and that will be me. I've made it past the balls. This is the hard part. This is what always gets me. Big brain, Dylan. Only big. Let's go. Big whammy, no whammy. Oh, I made a mistake. I have made a mistake. I jumped the wrong time. Okay, Dylan, we got this. It's okay. Slime's not here yet. Just keep going. Here I go. Scale, man.
Oh no.
I got this. Okay. Big brain, no small. Big brain, no small. Made it. All right. Here we go now. It's the conveyor belt. Stay on the inside, Dylan. Yeah, let's go, Dylan.
Dylan, this is gonna make you
Jack
real
Black
happy. You
mode.
sound like
Do the
Hamilton
thing
right
Let's
now.
do it. Nobody block my path, or I'll call you an asshole. Thank you, Skeleman. Okay, I made it to the swinging hammers line. Let's go. Going up the ladder now. I'm going up the ladder. Let's go. It's not really a ladder, but I don't care. And I made it. Okay. All right. Okay, now let's go. Okay. Only big brain. No, only big brain. Only big brain. I feel no.
I gasp. Orb. Orbs glowing. Riddles. Start a fire. Fire door. Waterfront left spaghetti. Dark walking. Tummy shells hears voices in head. Bad lady say, "They are here. Quickly." Where are Rattle? No resting now. Rattle knows. Demi playing.
I want to rob her till.
yeah. She looks to Canyon, instantly trusting you. Would you mind watching this for me? And
Yeah, sure.
She walks
Bye.
around.
Go away.
Okay, perfect.
I take all of her money.
You take all of her money out of the till. The till
Yeah.
is locked.
I take the till.
You take the till. Okay,
Yeah.
it requires 2 hands, and you can't put it in your equipment, and it weighs about
I put
60
it on
pounds.
Skippy.
You put it on. Just
He's a big boy.
okay. It is a Drake. So you put the till on Drake. I don't know. We're in fucking public. Roll sleight of hand.
Again?
I know there's a lighthouse there somewhere, but honestly, this could turn into a jailbreak. So let's do it. This is real life, baby. Y'all stole a Coca-Cola.
Hello,
Hello, brethren.
Oh my gosh, you do speak my language. Grump, we're gonna be saved. Listen here, little cube man thing.
Hello.
What are we,
Yeah.
what's the deal here? What are we doing? Help us out.
Of course. I've been in here for a long time, all by myself, holding this key for intruders. There was this chili pepper that came in earlier, and let me tell you what, I heard him good. And so I got this key here. If you put it in the pedestal behind me, it's supposed to do something, but I don't know.
Okay, can I have that key?
Yeah, of course. Here you go.
And the key just out of it.
I lean over to Red. Do you understand a thing that's being said right now?
Mark my words, I'm going to eat your heart. I want to get in the carriage.
The game of chess begins. The pieces have been moved in place. Already your advantage is growing slimmer, and your options are growing thin. He gives you a bow before again turning to that black mist flowing back into the doors of Castle Ravenloft.
I think I've read as much as as much as it's gonna help me at least.
Okay. Introduce this to your character then.
Hey y'all, I'm Rod. No wait.
That's so good.
Oh no!
He
Trevor the floor.
he puts his hand on the top of the box and it activates. Fleek, the box fills with hot soapy water, and you are literally going through a washing machine. You get sucked through the tube that is very, very small, and come out the other side cleaner than you've ever been in your entire life.
I think
Shall
he
we
has
see if he
sparkle.
survived? Shall we see if he survived?
First
Yes,
was really
yes.
like
First, please. No, let me get out of the way. And she pushes First out of the way. I want to open it. And Thistle, shoving First out of the way, comes up to the box, opens it to see a squeaky, sparkly, shiny, clean Fleek and very clean clothes of hers.
Looks up into the air, remembering celibacy, and she says, "Away from here. Trying to respect you. It's weird."
I mean, it wouldn't be the first rule I've broken.
I want a percentile die to see if that landed. I want to know if she's like, hell yeah. Dang, Galvin.
95.
Nice.
Boy.
So she blushes and she goes to open the door and says, "There's a room upstairs." And then there's a tugging on the door.
Immediately, if we hear her say that, I'm letting go of the door.
Yeah.
And running.
She comes bounding back.
And Fane, you are brought in by a couple of guards. They're not violent with you. You're not under arrest, but they're
I'm a patron.
You were trying to jump out the
Waitress,
window.
bring me more wine. I'm just bumbling into the tavern. How dare you put your hands on me?
Ma'am, are you aware of what?
And we're back.
We're back.
We're back. So much for waiting, everyone.
A dinosaur story.
Yes. Nick, every time we say we're back, I think of that movie. And I'm so glad someone else at least sometimes does. I don't know if you do it every time.
I always think it every time. I love that movie. It's terrifying, but also good. So
we're still here in the Haunted Mansion that has other inspirations, I swear, but they're just overshadowed and engulfed by the Haunted Mansion inspirations.
Yeah.
But they're there, I promise.
Well, we're trying to find this Maestro. That seems to
he's
have brought
missing
these...
in this house of ghosts.
Right, and we believe that he's brought these spirits here to stay for some reason. And Brom, who speaks with spirits regularly, is extremely deterred by the fact that these guys are staying here with no real reason. Like they're almost like he keeps saying, "Why'd you leave paradise?" But they seem to have communicated that they've never left the material plane. So.
Some of them have. The Duke mentioned being in the Blood Wars in the Nine Hells.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So it's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Mixed bag. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Where we left off. Oh, before we start off, actually, during the break, I thought of something I really regret. I wish I thought of earlier because it would have been great. At the rave yard, you guys met Dead Ed, the DJ. I missed an opportunity to, instead of Dead Ed, for it to be Zed. The actual
dead, baby.
Yeah, because Zed's dead, baby.
Dead,
exactly.
Baby. Zed's dead, baby.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Dead Mouse.
I was waiting for a Dead Mouse one, honestly, for so long. That's when you started introducing the DJ. That's why I started like physically grimacing. I was like waiting for it.
I would have also, I would have appreciated if you would have had him be Mickey Bones, but you wouldn't have known about that. That's like a dumb thing that I did for Halloween 2 years ago, in which I played a horror host on my own channel, and I dressed up like a dead dude, like with
my wife
had
has
a bag
been...
Elvis wig and like makeup and the
share
works.
that.
Yeah, I should. I need to.
You showed me. It's one of the first things you showed me.
I have. I actually made a piece of merch that has his
what was
logo
his name
on
again?
it. Mickey Bones.
It was Mickey Bones. That's right.
Mickey Bones.
Very Beetlejuice.
My wife was telling me to put David Pumpkins and his B-boy skeletons in this. I'm like, no, David Pumpkins was in Strahd. I can't just put him in everything. I mean, I could.
And the
he is his own thing.
He is his own thing.
He's part of everything.
And the skeletons.
Yeah, and the B-boys are the B-boy skeletons are part of it.
Did I interrupt you, Alan?
No. I mean, I was thinking like games do that all the time, where they have characters that go from
Oh yeah, kind of
situation.
rock
The green
skip
painted
over
gnome
universes.
has made an appearance in this.
But see, okay, the green painted gnome is an in-universe thing. Like, I brought David as Pumpkins. He's like in Ravenloft when you just like open a like some random door that somewhere and he's just there. He's like, he's a bit. He's not an actual character in Ravenloft. It's not like my reoccurring bartender Freddie Mercury, the handsome mustachioed owner of the Good Night's Rest. So, or Steve, who is the son of Steve. Don't call him Mr. Steve. That's his dad. Call him Steve.
That's...
So
see, those are reoccurring characters that I have.
So we're at the store.
So we're at the store anyway.
We're at the store. Yeah, so we were just brought to this door. And I recap is not only for our viewers, of course, but for us, because we need to recap
Lady
the important
Norris said that
details.
she could not go into this room, but the greenhouse is on the other side, and so she was going to kind of go around the room to meet you there.
Gotcha. All right.
Let's check this out, I guess. It's always concerning when a spirit can't enter a place. Usually it means some sort of warding is taking effect.
Pagan, you seem... You're good with doors, right?
As good as any, I guess.
That's great. That's great.
Abel takes 2 steps back.
Okay, so I'll open the door.
And get right to work.
You open the door, and inside you see a relatively small room. It's maybe 10 feet wide by 12 feet long. There is a large chair kind of up against the wall next to a bookshelf. There is a fainting couch as well as a regular couch. There is a spectral man sitting in this room, and he's holding a book entitled The Tale of Two Gnomes. Oh, sorry, I didn't know we had company. The man stands up. My name is Steve. Steve. But don't call me Steve. That's my dad's name. Call me Steve.
How's it going, Steve?
For us.
So, how is it that you're in here exactly? We were told that spirits couldn't pass into.
Oh shit! Someone's here. Don't tell him I was in the living room. And he fades through the floor.
Oh.
I'm very confused right now.
Can I pick up the book?
Yeah.
It's a
What
real
chapter
page
was he
turner.
on?
He was on chapter, well, it's technically chapter 4, but it's kind of like chapter 1. No, it's kind of like the interlude, right? It's the part in the story when the actual plot is on hold because they murdered a dwarf and have to handle that situation before getting back to the actual plot.
No, okay. Interesting.
It's a mixed review by fans. Some like the break from the very heavy, serious implications of this story. Some think it's ham-fisted and you know, they're like, where the hell, who puts 5% off of beer? That's the stupidest thing ever. You know, it's very divisive in the literary community.
I mean, small business at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
His
And
what can you do?
the don't even get me started on the ethicalness of having 7 wards.
I hear there's a really big plot hole in the book too. There's lots of arguments about how the gnome investigation squad clearly got the situation incorrect with the man that killed the dwarf and then stabbed himself and self-immolated. They say that couldn't possibly have been what actually happened.
But see, that people who argue against that say it's brilliant because it's the exact kind of escapism that people look for in novels. You know, you're not looking for the most realistic thing ever because we could go on and on about
those. Sounds chaotic.
It really does. Yeah. But playfully so.
It is very playful.
Playotic, if you will.
Yes.
Hey.
Steve did not ask you not to tell anyone that he was in the living
Just
room.
look into the camera, Sumner.
I did.
Hey, Brom, you want to hear a joke about ghosts?
Oh boy, do I ever.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
Oh. Is that it? Is that the only joke?
No.
The only joke I see here is you. Oh, look at Summer. You can just hear his thoughts. Why do I do this? Why am I here with these people? I could be doing so many other things on a Monday night, productive things. I could hang out with my wife. I could learn to woodwork. I've always wanted to woodwork. Did I leave the oven on? I don't even think I used it tonight, but I feel like I maybe left the oven on. No.
I'll be right back.
Hold on.
Nice.
If he's actually checking, that's even better.
I wonder why Sumner left.
Sorry about that.
So you guys are in a now empty living room.
D&D, everyone.
Is there anything magical that looks like it could keep ghosts out? Because the lady said they couldn't come in here.
Yes. Give me an insight check.
I'll help him.
Hmm. 13.
Well, a living room is the most useless room for a ghost.
Damn it. Oh. God damn it. Oh, I should have known. Got it. I'm gonna put the bookshelf back on the shelf, or the book back on the shelf, and
Okay.
I'm gonna head to the greenhouse.
Excellent. You head into the greenhouse, and Lady Norris is by the door. Oh,
joke, my friend.
I'm so glad you made it through unharmed. Although I guess the dangers of that room are not a danger to you.
Yeah, it's... I don't have the strength, Alan. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry.
As you enter this room, the most striking thing in this is a large tree that has outgrown its starting spot, and its roots have started to tear through the ground, and it's actually broken through some of the panes, the glass panes, to touch the sky. The plants have definitely outgrown the room itself. You see in this room some corporeal figures, though. it's kind of standing near the tree.
I am just on guard for every possible pun and reference that it is like preventing me from engaging with the game.
I'm glad you said something because every time he pauses, I'm like,
I know. I'm the same way the whole time. I'm not even really listening to what he's saying because I'm just like braced for the moment.
God damn.
I was like, okay, something about a change. There was no reference there. That sentence was safe. Wait, what did he say though?
Yeah, I'm scanning every word to be like,
if it was
okay,
a
is
good
that the
pun?
one?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh man, so the plants are overgrown here. That's interesting. Oh, there's a person.
There's actually a couple figures.
Several figures. Wow, I can't count.
As you look closer, Azriel, they look familiar-ish. As you get closer, you see it is your contractually obligated skeletons. They seem to have become entwined with some vines. They're entangled. Like there's no other way to really put it. They are entangled.
Christopher, Teddy B, Bruce, Norm, what is going on with you? How did you get all entangled in these vines? What is this growth? How did this happen to you? They don't speak.
Talk. Okay, I was about to say, like.
So yeah, I guess I'll try to remove them from the entanglement. At risk of being getting psychic damage from a pun here.
Okay, give me a
vicious mockery.
Strength check and an Arcana check.
You know, I just realized as I roll an 8 and a 9 that I then have to add modifiers to. Is that I don't even have my character sheet open. That's how disengaged from the actual game I have been.
Look,
just been
I did tell you at the start of this entire thing that like I have never put more work into a one shot that had so little content because all I really did was set up a bunch of rooms with puns.
You said strength and Arcana?
Yes.
Okay, so the strength check is going to be a 7, and the Arcana is going to be a 16.
So you try to pull these vines and pull your b-boy skeletons free, but as you're pulling on these vines, they seem.
Oh no.
Right. In the weirdest way. It's almost as if these vines have replaced the muscle and sinew that used to be there. They seem more alive than they did before, but they still very much seem undead. Your 4 b-boy skeletons have a permanent +2 to their strength score and +10 to their health.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
They have been infused with necrobotany.
Necrobotany!
Well, that's not a pun. That's just great.
No, I just like the idea of someone using like plants and vines to replace what skeletons have lost to reinforce them. And I was like, I'm going to put that in there.
That's incredible.
I hope that lifted your spirits.
And right back down in the gutter.
It's incredible, Doctor, come over here and look at this. It's almost as if the living matter has infused themselves with what was formerly the undead matter, creating this sort of plant undead hybrid.
Huh. That is truly fascinating. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, of course.
That seems more of a Feywild thing, using vines for organic matter. Fascinating.
You think maybe the Maestro's involved somehow?
I've subtly assumed that the Maestro is pulling their strings across this mansion. But
I could see that, especially if he played the cello.
yeah, it's a bit of a bass. But I don't have a punchline for that. I thought I might, but I came up empty.
He's all about that bass, no trouble.
No treble? Are you saying treble or trouble?
Yeah, treble.
Treble? It sounds like you're saying trouble.
Right, that's why I said trouble.
Well.
What are we here for? What is going on? Is there someone to talk to? Why are we here?
Give me a perception check.
It's 18.
Bram, you see that where the roots of this tree specifically have kind of burrowed into the ground and broken through its original shell captivity, it has broken through the ground into a basement that you have seen no other way to get down there before.
I'm going in, baby.
Okay. Anyone joining him, or is it just Bran for now?
I'll head down into the deep dark abyss.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys hop down into the deep dark abyss, it is in fact dark. Magically so. Anyone even with dark vision cannot see. Bram, you still have blind sense out to 10 feet, right?
Yep.
So you are aware of kind of like the immediately around you, but this is a fairly large-ish room. Aside from some rubble on the ground, some like maybe large stones, there's not really much nearby you. But you do sense that there are some standing thin objects of some kind, perhaps 5 feet tall, maybe like 2 inches in diameter.
Can I cast dancing lights?
Does dancing lights dispel magical darkness?
That's a great question.
I want to save you some reading. No, it does not.
Well, there you go. So never mind. Tell it. I ain't gonna do it.
Okay. You cast the dancing lights, but no light. You know it went off successfully. You can feel like them like moving to your whim, but you see no light, nor do your companions.
Shall we link arms?
Yeah, it seems like a good idea.
I'll just grab your knee.
One of your skeletons reaches down and holds your other hand, Azrael.
Thanks, Danny B.
You hear the shuffling of plant matter and the clink of some bones together. As you guys venture forward, you step out of this circle of darkness. It was just a sphere of magical darkness, and you see unlit, standing candelabras, and a set of stairs leading to a sarcophagus.
Well, this is concerning.
I can't tell. Are the stairs going up or down?
Stairs
Can
are
we
going.
see the sarcophagus?
You can see the sarcophagus. You're out of the magical darkness. It was just a sphere of magical darkness that you stepped out of. The stairs are technically going up, but it's like a, kind of like a 2-3 steps up to a raised area where this sarcophagus is.
Huh. Okay.
Anybody?
This isn't just regular darkness. It's advanced dark.
Good thing I got my glove light.
Your accent, Azrael, I don't understand it.
Sorry, good thing I have my glove light.
I have.
Oh,
That's
why didn't
worse.
you say that before?
Why are you blowing raspberries in between your words? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I spoke. I thought you spoke the medical language.
That is not the It's an Elven. What? It's not. I'm not 6 years old, Azrael. Goodness, grow up. I just thought
That's hurtful.
Yeah, you're right. That was a little hurtful. I'm very sorry. There's a sarcophagus in front of us. Why is this? Is this the Maestro where the Maestro sleeps, perhaps? Or, dare I say, vampire?
Well, it is rather concerning that there was no other way into this basement. I don't see any spirits around.
Very high
still
stakes.
Here, I just don't know where you are, you hear Lady Norris say.
But we're in the basement, Lady Norris.
I am too, but I can't seem to see anything.
What? Move forward a little bit. It's just a little dark.
as you say this, the sarcophagus begins to open.
Oh no.
And not just open, it the platform itself seems to shift and rotate, bringing this laying sarcophagus to an upright standing position as it slides open, revealing a mummified body.
Oh no.
Well, Professor, this seems to be your area of expertise.
Yes, it seems that there might be. I suppose I should take a look at it.
Brom kind of readies his loot just in case he needs to.
So what are you doing, Azrael?
Well, I'm quite wrapped up in this whole sarcophagus situation, and I'd like to see if there's any sort of indication as to what might exist within this thing.
Well, you see the mummified, the dried, it's not mummified, but this dried dead body.
Yes. I expect I'm going to inspect the wrappings on the mummy, because sometimes when they do sort of like budget embalmings and whatnot, they tend not to use the highest quality materials. I'd like to see if they used fruit of the tomb wrappings.
So this is not a mummy, but this person is in clothes that are moldy, musty, but not tattered, or they're not as aged as you might think, especially for how dry and shriveled this corpse is. But as you step forward, one of your skeletons puts a hand on your shoulder.
What is it, Bob? Right, you don't speak. Real problem there. I need to fix that. Oh, this is all gonna get unraveled soon. Hello, sir, madam?
As you speak to this, whatever you're speaking to, whoever you're speaking to, the mummified corpse begins to smoke and sizzle before catching fire just a little bit. The fire spreads to the clothes, the skin, the hair. It all burns away, leaving a skeleton, but the flames don't extinguish. The skeleton's eye sockets become alight with this fire, and the fire changes from the usual orange of flames to a nice lavender color.
Excuse me, Mr. Maestro?
The skeleton, engulfed in flames, begins to move towards you, not using its legs to walk, but floating as the ghosts you've seen do.
Quick, Brom, play some ragtime so we can launch into a wacky sort of montage situation here.
Yeah, I won't be able to know what door I'm going into if the rackety sax isn't playing.
All right.
Eight doors appear on either side of this area as you all begin to run in and out frantically, being chased by this flaming skeleton in and out of these doors, sometimes coming out of different doors in funny circumstances. At one point, Azrael is carrying all four of you, including his four skeletons, while being chased by this. And then the next door he comes out, he's being held by the skeleton as you guys are chasing them.
Yep.
Before you realize that the skeleton's holding Azrael, and he gets scared, jumps out of his arms and into a different door. It's a whole kerfuffle.
Classic kerfuffle.
All right, hold on. Wait. I think I got an idea. I've heard about it in an old tale about a bard and his animal companion. And they did techniques like this all the time, and it worked. Brahm wants to grab around the neck area and pull to see if he pulls off like a mask, like if this is an illusion. I want to see if he can dispel any sort of illusion.
I knew it was Old Man Jenkins!
I can hold him.
Yeah, hold him. I'll hold him. I want to see if I can if there's any sort of illusion going on here with this.
Abel's gonna try and grapple.
His ankle!
So Azrael, Abel, Bram, all of you who are holding on to this creature, you're gonna take 2 fire damage.
No,
that's fine.
From the fire.
Ow! Ow!
It does hurt, but it doesn't feel like hot. You know, it's not like getting too close to a flame, but it does hurt you in a burning way to touch it. And Bram, you reach your hand into where the kind of neck jawbone of this creature. You try to grab something to pull it off, and you just grab jawbone, and you can pull the head off. But as you do, it just looks at you, and you can feel, even though it doesn't have eyebrows, you can feel it like anger its eyebrow, like tilt its eyebrows. That's the word I was looking for. Tilt his eyebrows in frustration at you.
This is definitely this is definitely a real thing. This is not an illusion of any kind. I'm sorry. Put the skull back on the neck.
Wait, before you do that,
Azrael's gonna cast Reduce on the skull.
Does he get a saving throw for that or anything?
I don't know, actually.
I think it's a willing creature.
I don't even care. The skull shrinks. The skull is a part of the being, but when it was removed, it was technically an object and didn't get a saving throw. Don't try to logic your way into a saving throw for this. I like the idea of the tiny skull on this flaming skeleton.
Excuse me.
The bones, the arms of the skeleton like go up and like try to touch where the skull was, but because it's smaller, it's like.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Be you friend or foe?
Answer wisely.
Yeah.
one of us tells truth, the others lie!
I don't think it talks.
You do hear a voice. I am the foe of the one who did this to my family, as he gets engulfed in flames a bit more.
Oh, who did this to your family?
Who indeed? You disturbed my grave. You brought me here.
Okay, none of that happened.
Yeah, man, we just kind of walked down here, and then you were just like, ah!
Yeah, we got. Yeah, none of what you described is what happened.
Are you gaslighting us?
Are you the maestro?
Are you the maestro?
Who is the maestro? I have not met this person. And if you did not bring me back, bring me here to enact my vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, you can vengeance.
You stand
I don't
in my
care.
way.
Nope, don't
No,
care.
the stairs right there. Just, it's through the magical darkness.
We won't stop you.
Nope, do what you gotta do.
Nope, we get it.
Yep, totally understand.
This skeleton floats past you as you have not been its enemy. And as it does, the sconces light up in this same lavender flame. As it floats into this magical darkness, you see the flames. It begins to diminish, but despite the magical darkness, it's not an instant cutoff. You do still see a glow in there.
Well, he was certainly a ghastly fellow, wasn't he?
I sure hope that
Quite haunting.
that was mine. I hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt us.
I'm really
Counting my
glad
own.
that wasn't a massive scare.
Oh, damn it.
Gengar!
It's all right. Now he's playing hide and shriek.
It's gonna do the same thing.
Oh God.
What was your one, Nolan? I missed yours.
He just said Gengar.
Oh, I was busy doing hide and shriek.
That's what I was gonna do.
You just said Gengar?
He just said Gengar.
Gengar! Just Gengar! You know what? Fuck it. Point.
Why not?
In the magical darkness, you hear a voice, Harry, and that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
All right, 59 puns. Not too bad.
That's man. We needed 10 more.
Damn.
The shorter greatness.
Next time.
Damn it! I used the. Oh, I didn't show you the picture of the living room, the most useless room in the house for ghosts.
Oh,
dang it! We didn't
God.
make it through.
Did you not catch that? That the living room was. That's why she couldn't go in there, because it was the living room.
I'm so glad we didn't look into that.
Oh, he said it. You just missed it.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Well,
I'll write you a letter about it sometime, and I'll send it to the ghost office.
Oh my God.
60. You know, it's funny. Before we started doing this, I was telling Heather how happy I was and how grateful I was for Dylan to be one of my best friends, and there's nothing he could do to harm me or jeopardize our friendship, and just like there's nothing that can break us at all. And then he did this.
Then I brought out the ghost who likes using Tinder. It's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
But now I'm one friend down. And what once was can never be again.
Artists really do suffer for their art.
How does it make you feel when you think about it? A friendship decayed slowly with each passing pun. It withered and died.
I just hope that I don't leave. I hope that it's all worth it in the end. That no matter how many friends I lose or people I leave dead and bloody along the way, that I can make a name for myself as an investigatory journalist.
Dead and bloody along the way.
No matter how many friends you lose or people that you leave dead and bloodied along the way.
Just so that I too could make my name, for a name for myself as an investigatory journalist.
Just because find someone to raid.
Just because they have chiseled features and perfect abs doesn't mean that they too can't not die in a freak gasoline fight accident.
God damn it. How did we get into Zoolander?
That's a raid phrase.
Same phrase it is
Actually,
every week.
What's our raid phrase out of curiosity? I'm finding someone to raid.
Man. Gengar.
Gengar, just yell.
Gengar!
Gengar!
They'll be like, oh, you guys were streaming Pokemon. Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
Pokemon.
Oh, man. I don't know. Raid phrase.
That's a cute name.
Gengar.
Gengar.
I'm trying to be intimidating.
These guys have a great setup.
Oh, that was good. That was a great part. Oh, you want to see the hills? Oh, I've seen the hills, my boy. I told you. Oh man, this pudding is so good. This ice cream is great. God, will you guys shut up? We're trying to intimidate each other. Yeah, guys, shut up.
The mac and cheese is so creamy.
I think you mean screamy.
God damn it! Quick, find a raid!
I found a raid. All right, guys. I don't think we got anything going on, really. Right now, we got Wednesday. We got a game coming on. What are we doing Wednesday? Do we know yet?
I want to say we're doing Star Wars, the continuation of the Queen mask thingy, but
yeah,
I'm
I would
not
like to say
100% on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise stream, whatever it's gonna be.
We're gonna do something on Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be something. It'll be Star Wars. It'll be D&D. It'll be Baldur's Gate 3. Be here on Wednesday and find out.
Yeah,
there'll be one or many of us on that show doing something within the terms of agreement of Twitch.
And then next Monday will be more puns. And unless, I mean, the whole thing with D&D is you fuck around and find out how long it takes to finish a story. But hopefully after that we'll be done. And then
And then Nick's gonna DM next week, next Monday, which I'm excited as hell to see you DM.
No, because he's not done yet. So
Next Monday.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see
I
how
thought it was going to
is.
be
That's
next Monday.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, we had too much fun with.
We had too many puns.
I didn't even name them originally. I had to make up the names for.
So I guess the pun counter
Muriel
stays up.
and the Duke on the spot. So because you guys had so much fun with them.
If you were here tonight, you witnessed the Playotic's very first counter. I installed it and did it for the very first time while live. So let's do it. It's here to stay. So
cross counter.
I like it.
Pun counter. It can be the is it one of us says "goddamn it" a lot. It might be me. But
numbers of Coke Zero drinking, consumed.
Drinking. Words that are not English words said. There's a lot of things we could do.
How many times we just scream in pain?
Let's go say hey to Hard Knock Dice. They have a cool setup. They look awesome.
It's a Hard Knock Dice.
It's a cute name.
For us.
It's a Hard Knock Dice. Goodbye. All right.
Best segue.
Goodbye.
Get hit.
And that's it, everybody. Good night and see you next week or on Wednesday. Oh my God. Bye.
Yeah, Wednesday. Bye.
Goodbye.